welcome to another Doctor Who Blu-ray review, and today we shall be taking a look at the Collection Season 12 Blu-ray set. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, we have Tom Baker on the front cover. Obviously this being Season 12, it's his first season. We have all the monsters: Cyberman from Revenge of the Cybermen, a Dalek from Genesis of the Daleks, a Sontaran from the Sontaran Experiment, a Wirrn from the Ark in Space, and the giant robot from Robot. Doctor Who, the Collection Season 12 is rated ironically 12 and it's 6 discs. Take a look at the spine. We have the Blu-ray logo at the top, Tom Baker just there. Obviously a duplication of the front cover. Doctor Who, the Collection Season 12 rated 12 and BBC. And then we take a look at the back. Doctor Who, the Collection Season 12, and there's a picture of the Doctor and the two companions that feature in the season. So that being Sarah Jane and Harry Sullivan, played brilliantly by Ian Marter. Ian Marter, for any of you who are the Target novel fans, he actually wrote some of the Target novels, specifically The Invasion, The Dominators. I need to check out those ones because I've heard they're a lot darker than the actual TV stories. Yeah, he used to put like quite a bit of swearing in there. It's kind of like Doctor Who meets Quentin Tarantino. Build your own Doctor Who archive with the Ultimate Collector set. The fourth Doctor's classic first season, all 20 episodes, newly remastered for Blu-ray, packed with bonus material. So we have Robot, the Ark in Space, Sontaran Experiment, Genesis of the Daleks, and Revenge of the Cybermen. So they're the 5 stories that you get in the set. So 20 episodes, that's a bit weird. I thought it was longer. With brand new special features, including Tom Baker in conversation, a brand new, candid 1-hour interview with the 4th Doctor. Behind the Sofa, classic clips viewed by Tom Baker, Philip Hinchcliffe, Louise Jameson, Janet Fielding, Sarah Sutton, and Sadie Miller. Sadie Miller obviously being Sarah Jane's daughter, Elizabeth Sladen. If you want to hear a bit more from her, a guy called Adam Martin on YouTube does a podcast called AMTV Radio, and he got Sadie Miller on there. So I strongly recommend watching that or listening to it because it is a podcast. You can listen to it as well. New making of documentaries for the Sontaran Experiment and Revenge of the Cybermen. Immersive 5.1 surround sound mixes for the Ark in Space and Genesis of the Daleks. Optional updated special effects for Revenge of the Cybermen. I have watched those and they are superb. Genesis of the Daleks TV movie version, unseen since broadcast in 1975. Doctor Who Times 1970s TV context documentary. The Tom Baker years, the 1991 VHS release on disc for the first time. Yes, that is amazing that that's on there. Basically, Tom Baker just sits down and talks about all the episodes he was in, which is just superb, really. Also, with the Power of the Dalek special edition release, they did include the Dalek years. I do need to pick up that special edition at some point. I will get around to a PDF production material, rare files from the BBC archive, special features previously released on DVD, including making of documentaries, featurettes, optional CGI effects, audio commentaries, rare footage, productions, information subtitles, PDF material, and much more. Starring Tom Baker, Elizabeth Sladen, and Ian Marter with Nicholas Courtney. I don't know why Nicholas Courtney's on there. He's only in one episode. There's a lot of information at the bottom that they have to put on there. Okay, then there's the other spine, and if we take a look at the bottom, because you might be thinking, Jesus Christ, you managed to get all of this collector's item. How the hell did you manage? I didn't. So what this is actually the second edition. Obviously the first one sold out and people had problems with the set and people really wanted to get a hold of it because they saw how amazing these sets were. So BBC, about 2 years later, decided to re-release it in a really nice box set. Obviously you can get the normal edition of this now, which is pretty good. I might get that? I don't know. The reason why I say no, I'll tell you in a minute. We take this out. Obviously, there's the sleeve, and then here's the full artwork, and I absolutely adore this. This is possibly my second favourite artwork, although I really do love Season 14, but my favourite is Season 26. Just the purples and the greens. Looks like a new series of Doctor Who. Let's just say that. These are amazing. I strongly recommend getting them. Just so you know, I did pick up Season 24. I said I wasn't going to do it, but anyway, yeah. So, here we are. Oh, I should show you the back of the set as well. What the hell's going on? Right, so I got this for Christmas last year. It came with the wrong disc art. A few people have had this problem. So it was a printing error. It's not good, is it? Because I would have preferred to have had Season 12 disc. All said, they are the actual Season 12 discs that are actually on the disc. It's just the disc art is the one that you use for Season 10, which you've already seen on the channel, by the way. Please go check those previous reviews out, man. I don't want to sound like I'm blowing my own trumpet here, but I've been told they're pretty good, so yeah, go watch them. I know I probably sound like a complete dick. We'll take a look at the booklet first. The booklet is fine, by the way. I'll show you what's on the inside, actually. So obviously you usually get the TARDIS console. If we take a look, there's the booklet. So it's the same artwork. I love this artwork. This is amazing. Like, just look at that. That looks brilliant. I know they've done Big Finish audios now of like Lost Stories. I think they did one for Return of the Cybermen, which was going to be Revenge of the Cybermen. I've not listened to it yet. I don't know when I'm going to get around to it because I think Big Finish is just a lot of money to go into. There's the first page. Here we go again. On my own. Sorry, White Snake reference. Anyway, so we get to the contents of the first disc, and it is robots. So you get all these special features there, a lot being carried over from the DVD release, and there is some absolutely lovely artwork there. That is brilliant. There's some more photos. That scene there is classic. First time I saw that, I pissed myself silly. This was actually the first Tom Baker story I ever saw. The Ark in Space on disc 2. Really good story. I find it a tad overrated, but I'll tell you my thoughts on the stories when we get to them. So you get optional CGI effects for this one. So yeah, and there's obviously the larvae creature there. And a lot of people say this ripped off Alien. That is kind of bullshit, guys, because this came first. And look at that artwork. That is amazing. This is why you should just get it just for the artwork and the packaging. It's just, if you're an art freak, you will love this. Yeah, there's a worm. And there's Sarah. Elizabeth Sladen. Sure, amazing. And then we have the Sontaran experiment on disc 3. There's a photo there of the Sontaran coming out of his ship, and there is obviously, yeah, that's pretty cool actually. I think they filmed that in Yorkshire Dales. I don't know. There's Steyer. Is it Field Marshal Steyer or is it Commander Steyer? I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the story. I have this on DVD as well. I've got all these on DVD. I think it's Built for War on here. Yes, it is. There is one special feature that's not on here though, and that is why you should keep your DVDs, because sometimes special features do not appear on the set. There's some more artwork of Sarah being captured by that robot. Makeup effects there, some really good ones. Disc 4, which is Genesis of the Daleks. There's one special feature that's missing off this, and that is Dalek tapes. I don't think that's on here, is it? No. And there's behind the sofa. Yeah, it's Philip Hinchcliffe, Sadie Miller, and Tom Baker. And there's obviously the Doctor and Davros, Michael Wisher, fucking psychopath. Doctor with the Daleks. I think that were a press photo actually. There's another bit of promotional art, and then some lovely artwork there. I wish they'd used that for the DVD cover, but never mind. Looks like something you'd find in like 70s magazine or something. I think that's the style they were going for. Revenge of the Cybermen on disc 5. This was the third story I saw Tom Baker in. The second one was Talons of Wen-Chiang. Obviously iconic, that photo. Some really nice artwork. The Doctor and the Cyber Leader. Pit the Vogans just there. You look like weird troll creatures. Then we have bonus material, so you get Tom Baker in conversation, Doctor Who Time, Season 12, Genesis of the Daleks Omnibus, Season 12 Studio Clocks, and PDF Promotional Archive. Get some pictures there of Tom Baker. I'd love to meet him one day. And that is the Season 12 booklet. So let's move on to the discs, which I know you are all puzzled about, because you're wondering, why has he got Season 10 discs in there? How have BBC been absolute tosspots in making this mistake? I'm joking, I love you BBC. Disc 1, it says the 3 Doctors, but robots on here.
Who are you? Why are you here?
Robot was the first story I ever saw, Tom Baker's. Not the first ever Doctor Who episode I saw, no, that was The Impossible Planet and the Satan Pit. The first Tom Baker story I saw was Robot, and I was blown away by it. I thought it was brilliant. I just thought Tom Baker was an absolute legend. He was just so funny. I love the bit at the end where the robot gets destroyed. God, I know, it's so cheesy, but it's so good. Yeah, Robot, I love Robot. Tom Baker's just amazing. And then disc 2, it says Carnival of Monsters. It's actually the Ark in Space.
Homo sapiens. What an inventive, invincible species.
Ark in Space I like, but I find it a tad overrated. It's fine, I like it, it's a good story, not saying it's terrible or anything, but I just think it gets too much praise for being this amazing story. Nevertheless, I still like it. And then disc 3 is Frontier in Space that says on the disc, but it's actually the Sontaran experiment.
£300.
Really, really good story actually. If you're getting into classic Who, I'd recommend watching that. It's really brutal though, of a sensitive nature, then I won't recommend that one, but it's still good, nevertheless. It's a good Sontaran story. And then we have disc 4, which is Planet of the Daleks, but it's actually Genesis of the Daleks.
You will tell me?
No.
You will tell me?
No, I will not!
Genesis, I think we all know how much of a classic Genesis is. It's so good. One of the greatest Doctor Who stories ever made. In fact, you can find that and Planet of the Daleks on the Time Lord Victorious Road to whatever it is. I'll post a picture of it in. So you can find them both on that set, plus a few of the classic stories and a few of the new series stories as well, including Waters of Mars, which is my second favourite David Tennant story.
Do I have the right?
And disc 5, it says the Green Death. It's actually Revenge of the Cybermen.
Harry Sullivan is an imbecile!
I'll be posting disc arts for what the disc should look like. Revenge of the Cybermen. All in all, I think it's a decent story. I don't think it's terrible by any stretch of the imagination. I think there's worse stories out there that I like it. I think it's good. And then we have the bonus disc, which obviously should look different from that. And if we take this out, this is absolutely awesome. The Tom Baker intro there. Brilliant, absolutely love that. That's probably my second favourite classic series intro. First favourite being the 80s one. Just sounds so creepy. That is season 12. So if you have this issue where, because you can still kind of get this, HMV have still got a lot of them in stock. The reason why they were out of stock for a while is due to
fucking COVID.
But if you want to get hold of the correct discs, I'd recommend BBC, DVD Inquiry or something like that. So you can basically send an email, send evidence, and they should send you the corrected versions of the discs. But apart from that, they are the actual season 12 discs. Where can you get this from? So if you want to get this, HMV still have them in stock for the time being. Please get them as soon ASAP. Also, there is a slimmer version, I've mentioned that in the past, that you can get, which does contain all the same content. The only downside is the booklet has been thinned down. I would not recommend getting that if you just want the content. I don't know why the booklet's been slimmed down. That's a bit weird, actually. The only one that I'm possibly going to get out of that range is the season 18 one, just because I don't have the set, and I'm a bit of a completionist, so I'll still get it, but I still do not like season 18. There's only 3 good stories out of that season, but anyway, that's a story for another day. This you can find for 40 quid. The slim version is, I think, a couple of pounds cheaper. You can buy them both from HMV. Please don't get both, because you're basically paying the same money for the same content. But if you do have this issue, please contact BBC Studios, I should say. So that is it for this video. Please like and subscribe. We're nearly at 50 subscribers, which I'm pretty astounded at. So yeah, let's see if we can get it to 100, and I'd like to see how many people subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you guys next time.
Goodbye.